What's everybody on social media, on Facebook, YouTube, and also Google? My name is Chris Ayer, the meteorologist. Welcome back to my actual post, as I always do it, all the way from Brooklyn Park, Maryland. What's going on, everybody? Well, I can see a little better now, can't I? All right, it is December 30th, 2022. It is almost 11:30, you know, p.m. All right, sorry. Anyway, roll that board here. Everybody watch me. Please say roll that board off to a very cold 1989 pattern across the Maryland, all the way from Maine down to even Florida, back before Christmas Eve. But now everything's going back into a very mild phase. La Nina is causing all this cold air to retreat back up into, northern and eastern Canada area. Now this was it. Now this map shows December 27th into the 28th. So this is kind of old, but it really does show how the cold air has really pulled out. Major warming here. You know what I mean? Major warming has really came up here. Major warming here. The cold air is still locked up there in low pressure phases here. That polar vortex is not gone. It's still there, but it's only in certain patches here. You know what I mean? Or your current temperature in the Baltimore area was at 47 degrees. Your low tonight will stay at 41. Going into tomorrow, New Year's Eve, I'm expecting rain sometime into the morning. It should end by the afternoon. High temperature in Baltimore about 55 degrees. Normal high is 43. You can really see the actual phase here. How those major winds have really kicked up and pulled all that major cold air out, back up in Canada. That La Nina is a very strong La Nina pattern. It's going to actually weaken. It'll kind of stretch a little bit and kind of fold away. It may go into a weak La Nina. That's going to cause more cold air to come down. High pressure still locked intact here. This is as of the 28th, 29th. This is actual now. This is the actual third. Look at all that major warm air is really built in here. Look at that. All that major warmth has really just built in. High pressure, a very warm high pressure, but those major cold invasions are still locked up across Yellowknife, Canada, and points way farther north of the area. A little bit of troughing going on across the west, but not really much. Ridging across the east. So you know how those major things go in life. Roll that board. Going through Christmas Eve. I'm sorry. New Year's Eve. Sorry, we're gonna have some rain here that will build in here. Sorry, I'm still locked on actual Christmas actual pattern. You can really see it's trying to come back down. This is January 2nd. This is the 1st of January. It's going to try to come down just a little bit here in phases. You know what I mean? It'll try to calm down. Here's one low pressure here that may kind of go either like this or maybe go like this, but we have to wait and see. But look at all that major warm air here. Wow. Amazing, huh? How this actual works. Yeah, I know. It works in mysterious actual ways here. Now this is the infrared that really does show where all the cold air is locked up at. Will it come down and will it come back again? Another major polar invasion? Maybe. You've got to wait and actually see on this. And that low pressure right there, that's on January 2nd. That low pressure will probably go a little bit, take more of a toll, like more like this or like this. So any way you actually look at it, it's going to stay pretty much actual mild for the rest of the week. But the cold air is still locked up in Canada. La Nina is causing all this major, that's what caused all that major cold air to actually pull out, because it came in way too fast. There was way too much cold air across the northeast, and it has to flex a little bit, flexes the actual muscles just a little bit, you know what I mean? But the cold air is still up there. We have those major purples that really does show it's going to come back. It should come back. This will not go out like a 1990 pattern all the way through. No, it's still it'll be still mild, just like not in 1990 pattern. Okay, let me as far as your rain forecast, if this video kind of folds away a little bit, you can't really see my actual face. I definitely apologize. It's just the way it actually goes. Okay. Roll that board. Yeah, I'm trying to roll the actual board. You know what I mean? This is going into tomorrow. Some showers will go through. It's not be a major deal across Maryland. Maybe a quarter inch of rain is expected. A quarter inch of rain, 0.25. It should not be an inch of rain now. Maybe across Boston, maybe across Jersey, but as far as Baltimore, it should not be a major all-day rain. As far as going into New Year's Eve, you will get your the fireworks festivities will be good for New York City. So everything by my watch looks good as we go into New Year's night. So yeah, it'll pull out gradually, going through time. Just those burning questions: why the low pressures keep on going way too far north? Jet stream, another low pressure going to kind of come up, pull it more like this, but not like this. That's what we need. We need this, not this. That's been the whole actual problem all winter season. So far, it's been very, very, cold and dry, warm, warm and wet. Pretty actual much. You've got to watch and hear the whole thing. Now, this does not go all the way through. This timeline does not go all the way through. That's why this will be a very short and sweet, right to the actual point video. So, yeah, pretty, very actual much. Yeah, the line does not go all the way through. More rain is also expected as we go, but look, all the low pressure will stay way farther north. Up there, that's your major snow. And as always, like Buffalo got that major, major storm with major deaths, fatalities, and that wind and very, very strong gusty winds and all that major snow up towards the Buffalo area. Incredible death toll, amazing. Over 30 people pronounced dead up there. So amazing winter we're having here, but it's just not down here. It's mostly up there, at least as of now. Anyway, the cold winter will come through. This will not be a totally 1990 pattern. Things should actually change here going in through actual time. I'll explain that as well, but it'll all change gradually. Um, and all week mostly it'll stay into the actual 60s. Um, New Year's Day across Baltimore at 61, 58 on Monday across Baltimore, 63 on Tuesday, almost at 70 on Wednesday. Wow, amazing with rain again. But it's going to get much colder here, but mostly barely at normal to even above normal as we do go into the middle and late part of January across the mid-Atlantic area. I'll explain what everything does mean in any kind of snow and your snow totals. If we do get any kind of snow across the Baltimore metro area, I'll explain if that does happen or if it does at all. This major strong La Nina is holding on. It was not that strong back when we had all that major cold air back towards Christmas Eve and before that, but now the strong La Nina is holding on and pulling all that cold air way north and west of the area. It will come down as the La Nina will get much weaker. It will stretch a little bit, stretch its actual muscles, and pull down some colder air from Canada right in time for the late part of January. I will explain all this actual means. Your weather in 5, Chris Ayers, the meteorologist, broadcasting live from Brooklyn Park, Maryland. Have an awesome and safe Happy New Year's, everybody. And I'll talk to you later. That was the best one ever, everybody. See you all around. Peace. Thank you very much.